Hello, my name is Drew Moore, and the case that I chose to present on today is Kelly v. Board of Trustees as part of William Wood's Class EDU503. The University of Illinois decided on May 7, 1993 that it planned to terminate 4 athletic programs, one of which included the men's swimming team. On May 25, 1993, before the program had been terminated, the members of the men's swimming team filed a suit against the university, the chancellor, the athletic director, and associate athletic director. The men's swimming team believed that by eliminating their program, the university was violating Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972 because the girls' program was not being eliminated. Title IX states, quote, "No person shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity other than those specifically described in the act of receiving federal financial assistance," end quote. In 1982, the Office of Civil Rights determined that the University of Illinois denied its female students equal athletic opportunities. It was agreed upon that the university would make the adjustment, quote, "within a reasonable period of time," and the Office of Civil Rights concluded that the school was not in violation of Title IX. Fast forwarding to the time of the case, the University of Illinois was comprised of 44% female students. That's in the whole university, but only 23.4% of those female students were athletes. This was one of the sticking points that led to the termination of the men's program, along with a $600,000 budget deficit. With the university anticipating no participation in college football bowl game, it was decided that cutting the men's program made sense for financial reasons. Remember, there are 3 other programs that were going to be cut through these budget considerations, while also complying with Title IX regulations. The chancellor of the university, Morton Ware, was responsible for making the decision on the other programs that would be eliminated. He decided to involve the Athletic Board of Control to offer their recommendations. This board then turned to the athletic director, Ronald Gunther, to evaluate the 19 sports that the university participated in. Gunther used 7 pieces of criteria to make his recommendations. They were whether the Big Ten Conference or NCAA hosted a championship in that sport, the tradition of success in the sport, the level of student-athlete interest in the sport, the conditions of the individual facilities, the amount of fans involved, gender and ethnic issues, and the cost of the sport. Using this criteria, it was clear that the men's swimming program did not stack up to many other programs. They did not have a history of success and was a financial liability. On the other hand, the girls' swimming program had been successful, and by eliminating that program, it would further diminish the female participation in athletics, therefore a decreasing percentage from the 23.4%, potentially going against the Title IX regulations. Given all of the information presented, it was determined that the university would indeed eliminate their men's swimming program. Essentially, they agreed that the University of Illinois would not struggle to have male participation in athletics moving forward and would be a major risk to eliminate a female program. First, it is somewhat strange to see a male program fighting for their Title IX rights. Often the shoe is on the other foot and women are fighting for their right to participate, be equal, etc. Especially when you take into consideration that 27 years from this case, women continue to fight for a good cause. I do understand why the men's swimming team would be upset that they are losing their sport, but nothing about this case seems to be in violation of the Title IX regulations, especially when you consider they were a financial liability with little to no success. While that aspect is more of a business move, universities are still businesses, so it was a perfect storm for the men's team. I would have one potential suggestion for the university, but it still has underlying issues. The University of Illinois can make every sport have both a men and women's team. While this would protect the university from Title IX investigations, I do not believe that it fixes the issues with the budget, athletic participation, and the other 5 considerations that went into cutting 4 of the programs. This is an imperfect science, and unfortunately these men lost something they love to do, but it would be inexcusable to not offer equal opportunity to both sides. When you take into account all of the other considerations, sometimes programs regrettably have to be terminated. I agree with the decision.